Hello everyone, this is Lokeshwari from ACE section. Today's my topic is while loop. I want to let you know that what is meant by while loop, how it is useful in Python, and how it is useful for getting a program to execute. First, I want to let you know that what is meant by while loop. In some cases, you might need to repeat blocks of code several times. Typically, statements are in a sequential manner. The system executes statements according to their position in the code. The C++ program languages offers different structures for controlling blocks of codes. With these structures, you can easily manipulate codes even if they have complex execution paths. Loop statements allow you to execute one statement for a set of statements several times. There are two loops. One is for loop and the next one is while loop. Today's my topic is while loop, so I'll explain something about while loop instead of for loop. This loop type execute the targeted statement repeatedly with the specified condition true. The syntax for while loop in C++ is while condition system S. While condition system S. Here the statement S may be a single statement or a block of statements. The condition may be any expression and true is any non-zero value. The loop iterates while the condition is true. When the loop becomes false, the program control passes of the line to the line immediately following the loop. If in while using the while loop, if the statement is true, then the loop iterates while the loop iterates itself. If the condition is false, then the program automatically control the passes to the line immediately following the loop. If in while loop, if the statement condition is true, then it will iterate over the loop. It will loop the loop iterates, otherwise the loop does not iterate. The test condition may be any expression. The loop statement will be executed continue is true. That means the test condition is evaluated, and if the condition is true, then the body of the loop is executed. The condition becomes false, the execution will be out of the loop. While using while loop, we'll use two conditions, if and else. If the when we are using the while loop to execute the program, if the condition is true, then the program will construct inside the loop. If the loop get the condition is false, then the false it executes the out of the loop. Will take out of the loop. If we'll take the two conditions, one condition is inside the loop. If the condition is true, then it executes inside the loop. If one condition is false, then it executes outside the loop. The while loop contains two conditions, that is if and how it initialize. I want to show that the while loop through an initialization like flowchart. Initialization test condition false true. If the condition is false, then the program will run outside of the loop. If the condition is true, then the code runs, the program runs inside the function block within the loop, increment or decrement. Here the block of the loop may either contain single statement or a number of statements. Here the block of the loop may be a single statement or a block of or a number of statements or a block of statements or number of statements. The same block can be repeated. The braces are needed only if the body of the loop contains more than one statement. If it is one statement, no braces is required. If it is more than two or more than one sentence, then the braces are required. However, it is a good practice to use braces even if the body of the loop contains only one statement. If we use braces even for a one statement, then it is a good practice. Otherwise, we can use only the braces when the loop contains more than one. Next, steps of while loop. To perform a program using a while loop, what are the steps or what are the procedure we have to follow to execute the program using while loop? That is, condition is evaluated, and if it is true, the body of the loop is executed. If the statement is true, then only the body of the letter is executed. Otherwise, it won't execute. If the condition is false, then it goes out of the loop. Once on execution of the body and updating the variable test condition is repeatedly checked. If it is true, the body is executed. If while using the while loop, if the condition is true, then only the program will execute. In case the test condition fails to, the control transfer out of the loop or stop. If the condition is false, then the code run goes out of the loop. I'll take an example using namespace.std integer of main local variable declaration. I took integer of a equals to 10 while loop execution while loop condition while a less than 20 count value of a less than 20 a plus plus return 0 while you summary. The while condition in C++ allows the body of the loop to be executed repeatedly until the condition is satisfied. For as long as the condition is true, the loop body is executed. If the condition is only true, then the loop body is executed. If the condition is false, the program will go outside of the loop. The while statement is most fundamental of the iteration statements because the condition is tested before executing the loop statement. The loop statement may be executing 0 or more items. The while statement requires initialization of any variables in the condition prior to entering the while statement. The loop statement must include statements to update at least one of the variables that occurs in the loop condition. In testing for convergence of the successive values in an iterative sequence, always comparable the absolute difference of successive values with the required tolerance in testing for termination. It is almost always better to test the relative error between successive values rather than absolute values. When the above code is compiled and executed, it produces the following results. When we take a equals to 10, we took one example that a equals to 10, but we use a while loop while a less than 20. The numbers is in between 10 to 20 means the output will be from the value of a from 10 to 19. Of a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on to 19. So thank you for everyone for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you everyone.